You see this? You see this? That's a symbol that times are changing. Whatever you used to think that you knew about the professional wrestling business, well, it's over. It's a new day. You see, I'm collecting championships all over the world. What I'm doing is I'm making it an open door. Any challengers, any promotion, anywhere, I will duck nobody. I will dodge nobody. I will show up on anybody's television, and anybody's welcome to show up on mine. Because in this industry, it's a new day. It's there we work together. But in working together, we gotta go to war. If everyone's gonna take this off my shoulders, it's gonna be a war.
Heads Network.
Let me talk to you.
What's up, everybody? Kyle and Trent back over here on the Impact Heads Network. Kyle, say hello.
Trent, man, how's it going, brother?
Good, brother. We're here to talk real quick. We're coming at everybody with a nice new little, I don't want to call it a series, but just a quick little news brief. We had a cool little thing happen over the weekend at the Ring of Honor Best in the World show. I believe that was on, Friday night?
Yep.
Austin Aries was there, and he defeated Kenny King. And, he cut a cool promo afterwards, which appeared on Ring of Honor's Instagram and probably other social media, touting the Impact title. I mean, he's got the Impact belt, heavyweight championship in full view. He's touting that, saying this is what means something. This is a title. Anyone's going to take this off me. It's going to be a fight. It was pretty cool for me to see. I was like, holy shit, it's the Impact title on Ring of Honor TV. And that's something that's never happened before. I know they had a working agreement, but you never saw the titles be shown like that. And I'm assuming he walked out. I didn't see the show, but I'm assuming he walked out with it too. So pretty crazy. Kyle, what do you think? What did you take away when you first saw that interview cut? What do you think?
Well, this is huge. This is ginormous. I don't think people are realizing exactly what is going on here and what this means moving forward. For years and years, Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling, they worked together way back, talking up until about, 2004, 2005. That relationship ended. That's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother podcast. But there's been no relationship since. I'd even call the relationship rocky at times. You saw what happened with the Hardys, and there was stories going around that Impact officials threatened to get Ring of Honor's pay-per-view taken down. I don't know the specifics on that, because purely speculation, but something was there. Reports definitely went around the circuit, but fast forward to now, it seems that a relationship is really in place, and the bridge is being built, Trent. You have to think also Madison Rayne. She is the Woman of Honor.
Yeah.
She's number one contender in Ring of Honor, and she's number one contender over in Impact Wrestling. That's huge. The bridge is being built. The possibilities are endless. This promo, this means a lot.
I think so too. I think Aries said something in there. He said, "This is a new day. We work together. New things are happening. This is different stuff." That's foreshadowing to me, man. I think he's really letting it be known that you're going to see more of this, and I think that's pretty damn cool. I mean, it's almost like who is next? Who's going to be the next one to show? You and I, before we started recording, we talked about, man, how cool would it be to see the Briscoes on Impact? I mean, I'm looking at this now thinking that's not out of the realm of possibility. That's doable.
Exactly.
That's not crazy to think at this point. I mean, dude, for me, I watched both these companies come up. They started the same year. I think Ring of Honor had a month or two on Impact from first show, and there's always been this like friendly rivalry. They never actually hated each other, but there was a friendly rivalry with the companies. They had a good working agreement. Fell apart from that whole incident with Rob Feinstein, all that nonsense. That fell apart. They came back a little bit. I remember being at some Ring of Honor shows where Samoa Joe appeared, and he says, "Hey, I'm a TNA wrestler, but I'm here, this and that." So they've tried it in patches, but it never really was a big thing. To me, Austin Aries having this title be shown. That to me is something to say. That there's something there because it was always like, yeah, you can have our guy, you can have the wrestler show up on your show as long as it's not televised or whatever. But it's televised. He walked out with a belt, a couple months ago too. He did the same thing during the other title reign, and now they're showing he's touting this title, saying you're gonna come take this off me. What, at a Ring of Honor show? That's nuts.
Yeah, but last time he had the belt on him with all the other belts, but there was no specific emphasis on Impact.
Right.
Now there is, and the bridge is there. The bridge is being built. I wouldn't say it's complete yet, but I think this starts with Don Callis working with New Japan. New Japan and Ring of Honor, they're in bed together, basically. They're banging. They're sleeping together. Damn near the same company at this point. They're working together. Don Callis is basically Top Gun in Impact Wrestling. He's leading creative. He's doing the play-by-play, the color commentary every week. The relationship is there. Now, Ishimori, the Bone Soldier, he's going to be in the four-way match at Slammiversary. It's Phoenix versus Johnny Impact versus Rich Swann versus Ishimori. Four-way match at Slammiversary on July 22nd. So the bridge is there. There's clearly a working relationship moving forward. And don't forget about Trent. Don't forget about the Jericho Cruise coming up. Ring of Honor is going to be on that boat. Impact Wrestling is going to be on that boat. Hell, half the professional wrestling world is going to be on that boat. Something is going to happen, and it's a beautiful thing, Trent. Beautiful.
It almost feels like every other company's doing something fun, and they're kind of playing each other's yard, except that the WWE is like in their own little bubble. And,
exactly.
It's kind of like everybody else is playing together, and we're all playing a pickup game of basketball, and the whole neighborhood's out here, but you guys want to sit in your bubble and not have any fun and just do they have fun, but I do their own thing and just kind of stay in their weird bubble. But I'm not even going to talk about them. This is exciting to me, man. This is really cool. I think this speaks a lot for what is coming up down the line with these guys, man. There's a lot of cool opportunity for more crossovers, more fun shit. I'm already predicting. I'm putting it out there.
Let's hear it.
If Aries retains the Impact title at Slammiversary, it keeps it through August. I got a feeling there'll be an Impact Heavyweight Championship defended at the All In show on September 1st.
Oh wow, that's a heavy prediction there. We'll see how that unfolds. But you know what, Trent? I just think for so long you had Impact doing their own thing, Ring of Honor doing their own thing. And over there you had Lucha Underground doing their own thing, and it's like everybody fighting for this small little piece while WWE is over there raiding everybody's talent pool, totally just monopolizing the game, even more than usual. I feel like the past few years they totally cleaned out Impact. They cleaned out Ring of Honor. Everywhere. Nobody's talent is safe. They're even signing more people from New Japan than they ever did.
Look what they did.
All these companies are suffering. They've been suffering, and now it's like it's common sense. It's common sense at this point for them all to put the egos aside, put the bullshit politics aside, put all that stuff aside, and work together and strengthen numbers, build a bigger community. Instead of fighting for that peace, everybody come together. And
this reminds me of that scene in The Warriors. You being a New York guy, I really hope you've seen it. Otherwise, we got
of course, man, of course.
But there's a scene where in the beginning where Cyrus is giving his speech and he's saying how we're fighting for our piece of turf, our little piece of turf. Like we're all fighting for this little piece of turf. Why don't we join up and become one thing and just become a super entity, and it's us against them? I think that's happening here, man. This is they're realizing we can still have our individual identities, but still be like, hey, if we want to have Austin Aries on our show, hey, but come on over, bring the belt, man. Who gives a shit? But yeah, like, hey, we got a great opponent for Desmond Xavier. You know what? Send Kenny King back over here. That'd be fun. Pay him per appearance. It's kind of an indie style of doing things, but that's the way the wrestling world's going now. I mean, we're open. We're kind of looking at it like, hey, everybody's getting paid. We got TV clearances. Throw them the fuck on. Who's to stop it, man? Let's have fun. It's all
Absolutely.
fun.
Absolutely. And it's like the talent exchange. It keeps things fresh. You're building dream matches. All these companies could work together and put like a World War pay-per-view together. Do something. I want to see LAX versus the Young Bucks. I want to see LAX versus the Briscoes. There's so many just dream matches you could drum up. Endless amounts of fun.
It's
There's so
great.
many
It's
things they
awesome
can
stuff.
do.
It's fun stuff, man. I think we're in for some really good treats. This Aries thing was a great. Like I said, they've done some stuff leading up to that. Like they've done a couple things, recently too. But this, to me, was the first major hit in the direction of holy shit. There's a bridge now. When I saw that when I saw that promo scroll through my Instagram, I thought I was on the Impact Wrestling Instagram account. When I looked up and saw this is being aired on the Ring of Honor Instagram account, I was like, "Holy shit! Wait a minute, this is something." And he was sitting there putting the Impact title over. I was like, "All right, we're heading towards something here." So I think possibilities are endless, man. I think Kyle, we're in for some fun here, man. Let's see where it goes. Let's see how things progress over the next month. We got Slammiversary coming up. Ring of Honor's got a bunch of shows coming up. Let's see where these things go, man. So that's just a quick little touch on this weekend's happenings.
Yeah, man, you have to hang on every single word that Austin Aries blurted out in that promo. Remember, though, he said, we have to go to war.
He's foreshadowing right there.
Exactly. Everything he says in that promo means something, Trent, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
I think we're in for it, man. So yeah, let's see where it goes. So if you like what you're listening to, hey, thank you. We appreciate everybody here on the Impact Heads Network. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube at the Impact Heads with the Z. It's HEADZ. Follow us on iTunes. Look under Impact Heads there. We got our weekly reviews. We got our special shows. The new Bodega show just dropped, starring our man Chef and a couple of his boys there. They're doing a Latin centric thing for focusing on Latin wrestlers and whatnot. So check that out. Follow us on Instagram on the Heads Network, Heads with a Z again. Facebook on the Heads Network as well. So get us on everything. Connect. We love to talk to everybody. And let us know what you think. If you want more of these quick little snippets, quick little news bits, you like the weekly stuff, give us all feedback. We're trying a whole new thing around here. So let us know what you like. We're here to listen. We're here to connect. Let's make some friends.
We're out of here.
There can only be one OG. I know this because I'm from the streets. I mean, there can only be one shot caller up in here. There can only be one OG. There can only be one OG. There can only be one OG. From my perspective as a man of the streets, yo.
Woo! Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Up in here, up in here.
Y'all gon' make me go all out.
Up in here, up in here.
Y'all gon' make me act a fool.
Up in here, up in here.
Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
5150 represent, Josh.
I have no idea, Don.
You mean they don't have it in that gated suburb you live in,